Hello, hello, hello to all, and welcome to Josie K Tarot's live video podcast. I'm Josie K, and what I do is I read the energy from the cards, and I therefore translate guidance for those who are looking for some form of truth or clarity in their life. If these messages resonate for you, great, thanks. Let me know in the comment section and or via email. If not, be sure to check your rising sign and moon sign videos for the second half of May of 2021 if they can help you. All right, so I'm going to start out with the titles that I just put out for the second half of May of 2021 per sign. We'll go through these, and then I'm going to go ahead and get into the collective circle spread in front of me. If these messages resonate for you, feel free to comment in the comment section and let me know. If you have your own question, it is only during this live video podcast where I one question readings for a minimum of a $10 donation. So just click on the $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of a $10 donation. And then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or concern, and I'll do a reading for you. All right, so the May 16th through 2021 title for Aries, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, and so on. The advice was during the second half of May, Aries, is to ground yourself and wait for clarity. Give something some time. Maybe you're going to be feeling very passionate about a person, place, circumstance, situation, but Spirit's saying if you ground yourself and take some time, you could prevent some form of regret. Now, I'm feeling this in the energy of, maybe words. Tauruses, there is a truth in falseness. So Spirit's advice is to seek it out, okay? If we're unsure about something, then we just identify what we do know, and that's that someone's not being completely honest, right? That will therein give this Taurus the truth, and that's why Spirit's nudging this Taurus to seek it out instead of sitting in a state of confusion during the second half of May. Now, Gemini, during the second half of May of 2021, there's going to be a gift of abundance that is coming your way, and the advice from Spirit was to accept it with gratitude. So something good here. Cancer, the second half of May, your hard work will bring a bountiful harvest, because I know that some Cancers were wondering, how certain project ideas, goals, and intentions were going to work out. And Spirit's saying the more time and effort you put in, so too will you be ecstatic about results and the bountiful harvest that comes as a result. Okay, so we have the Leo energy during the second half of May of 2021. Sun, moon, or rising, male or female, Leo, you have waited for this, and Spirit's saying now the time has come. So if you're a Leo, whatever you've been waiting for, yes, indeed, what is transpiring at this time is leading the collective into a higher, better path, a path of great enjoyment for at least the next 10, 15, and for some 2 years. So there's been some form of preparation taking place here via Leo. Now, I have heard about the Ben and Jen thing, and I believe they're both Leos. And so I feel like that's both of them saying, well, the time's come. We waited for this, so now we're going to have to say something type energy. So, it's excited for Leos here the second half of May. For those who have Virgo in their chart during the second half of May of 2021, the title was, you will have the strength to say no to one and yes to another, be it professionally or personally. Libra, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, the title for the second half of May reading is hard work and determination is what will bring peace and contentment. So if you are a Libra, go ahead and take those action steps, because your hard work will eventually bring you contentment if you were worried about work in general. During the second half of May of 2021, for those who have Scorpio in their chart, the title for the second half of May that I put out was, you can do whatever you set your mind to. If insecure, do it anyway. So I feel like Libras and Scorpios, or those like my daughter who's on a cusp, you can do, right? Just like I was saying for hard work and determination, which I don't think Libras and Scorpios have a lot of difficulty with. So if you're feeling insecure, go ahead and start that business today, those new ideas today, put time and effort in day to day to check your email, make phone calls, market, advertise, and so on a day-to-day basis for all your, it's like cause and effect. Time and effort will pay off in the end. So Sagittarius is Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Second half of May of 2021. Title is Endings Are Merely the Start of a New Beginning. So I do feel the energy of Sagittarius kind of feeling like I don't want to let go of that which I am so used to. But Spirit's saying for the collective, new beautiful beginnings are starting to open up after a time of great difficulty. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, and thank you for the thumbs up. During the second half of May of 2021, for whichever Capricorn I read for during the general, someone here is Spirit saying something new via creativity or career is going to come your way. So if that's what you've been working on or towards, yes, indeed, there will be some form of communication, offer, opportunity that will help the collective to leave troubled waters behind. Now, the Aquarius energy. During the second half of May of 2021, Spirit's kind of nudging this Aquarius to research a new beginning, right? They're opening up, look at it, look towards it for during this. Okay, so if you're new, Anthony is asking a question. And to have a one question read, all you have to do is click on the $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of a $10 donation. And in the chat session, let me know what your sun sign is, your horoscope sign. Okay, so last but not least, we have Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. The title for the second half of May of 2021 is Ready to Accomplish Great Things. Step into the fullness of who you are. And I was thinking, gosh, whoever has that energy, that's pretty darn awesome. And then I had heard something about Drew Barrymore, who I believe is a Pisces, how her show is taking off and doing very well. Okay, she's all right. So let's go ahead and look at the circle spread. Should these messages trigger you and you have a personal question, feel free to let me know, and we'll stop the collective reading and do whoever's readings that you would like me to do. Okay. So the cards in the center of the spread, I'm actually going to start with the whole circle of the Spirit Animal deck by Colette Baron Reed, which is the deck that I started with. There was Beaver Spirit Energy. So they're saying right now, for the collective, most importantly, for those who stop in, it's time to lay a solid foundation in your life. What kind of successful, pardon me, are you working towards, right? If you're not working towards anything, now is the time, Spirit saying, to be honest with yourself about a new beginning. There needs to be a change in my life. I need to let go of some form of falseness. Now, I'm feeling like some people could be fooling themselves that it's a time for change and change is happening. And even though you don't like it, kind of like what I'm feeling with Sagittarius at some point, I am going to travel forward. Why? Because Spirit's got my back. So Spirit's telling the collective throughout the next couple weeks for sure, as you move into a new direction, number 2 of 23, and connect with other or others. The number 3 is the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, and 2 plus 3 is success. So are you walking a path of success in your life? Do you know what it is you are working towards at this time? Because in the relationship sector of the circle spread, as the collective connects with one another in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have the porcupine spirit. So it is time for a beginner mind. It's time to say, wow, look how far I've come, I've created, and now I'm going to research the journey ahead. Am I fulfilled where I'm at or connected with? Is it indeed time for me to step into the doorway of a new beginning? So Spirit saying, as the collective is creating the journey ahead, they are offering energies of the Have Confidence card. Moving forward does not necessarily require for you to have confidence in God, spirit guides, angels, and so on is enough, along with knowing that Spirit supports you as you create in all ways. Saying, lean on us if your confidence wavers in the next 3 weeks, for we will buoy you with courage and faith. Intentions in front of us, we can avoid boredom, discontent, or connections that aren't healthy for us, circumstances that aren't healthy for us. So that's what Spirit's talking about here. Now, see, in the actions position, whatever as the collective collaborates with one another, there is some form of blessing, healing, transformation taking place. So in the actions position for the collective, we have what appears to be a problem is actually a part of your answered prayers. You will understand the reasons behind the situation as everything resolves itself. So see, whether we're ready for a new journey and direction or not, that's what is happening for the collective energy at this time. All right, so when I looked at the emotional aspects position, it seems to be around the end of June where the collective is like, hey, you know what? I feel real good. I now see the big picture. With number 29, I knew it was time to move into a new direction with new, more fulfilling journey starting now. Now, subconsciously, we have perfect timing. So we have an angel here who's really trying to tell the collective, you know, oops, wrong card, but that was an important message. We'll continue in a minute. Perfect timing to free yourself, okay? If we put those two cards together, we've got the Four of Spirit card, we've got number 33, so two Holy Trinity cards, numbers, 3 and 3, which is 6, which represents success. So how are you going to communicate out to another or others in the next 2 to 3 weeks to free yourself from some form of heartache here? So this is what's in the subconscious position. Spirit is really saying, communicating out to others, to you. That's what this perfect timing is about. Some form of communication is going to come along and it's going to free us one way or another. And I'll get into that in a minute. So in the day-to-day aspects position, we have a rebirth. Kind of what I was just talking about a little bit ago with the Bat Spirit. It is time to go through a rebirth, to lay a solid foundation. Whoops, I pulled the wrong card. I pulled the confidence card. Yes, inner strengths position, we have the Turkey Spirit, okay? This is about giving with gratitude and grace to others. This is about not falling into frustration, anger, whatever, stubborn energy because someone isn't this energy wants. And that's okay, because if something isn't meant to be, there's always going to be another doorway, another person, place, circumstance, situation, or opportunity. So I'm going to go back to center here, and I'm going to bring in the 4 cards of each position, explaining the next week is this first position. So again, Spirit would like the collective to start focusing on a successful foundation. I've been seeing 4s and 6s a lot. So 4s are out a direction of success. So there are many here. Spirit is trying to say it is important for you to be honest with yourself at this time. Look into your heart to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and strength, and courage and strength you need to take care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they will come to you on an angel's wing. So what does a solid foundation look like to you? Because we have the Fool. Spirit saying with this major arcana right off the bat, now's the time to start that enthusiastic new path, direction, project, idea, whatever this is. And the only thing he's being leery of is the falseness card. Can I trust moving forward with someone? And Spirit saying, be honest with yourself. As long as you're laying a solid foundation for yourself, absolutely continue to create that. If you're unsure about another with the falseness energies, give them time, right? When we're confused, we need to give a person time, some time to unfold before us, okay? So in the thought position, again, we have the Eagle Spirit. So in the next couple weeks, for sure, we have Spirit has got your back or physically moving. I'm getting around the 23rd of May of 2021 for some, yeah. And that card is about bringing something to an end so that you can travel or move into the direction of greater success. Spirit's got your back, and Spirit is also saying all you need to think about is listening. Okay, quiet your mind and listen to the gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desired manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. So this is our request to you. Spirit's got your back. Should you bring an end to a person, place, circumstance, situation, connection, or should you move on? And Spirit is nudging us to understand that as we're honest with our, we will discover the answer. If we need more information, we need to listen to Spirit as we pray. Okay, so in the relationship sector of the circle spread, we have the porcupine Spirit for a while at the end of April, going into May, even mid-May or all of May. We have love connections that are taking place. Now, a lot of them will be soulmates, but a soulmate can, of course, be one thing or another. It can be someone that you learn a lesson from and you move on from, or it could be a situation where you both learn about yourselves and you grow together. So this is really a new beginning and a time to think about what success means to you. Is there falseness in a situation? And if so, how do you bring that to an end in the next couple weeks? So it is time for, hi, Robin. It is Spirit saying for the Wheel of Fortune to turn in your favor. So we've been where the Wheel of Fortune turns back into energies of misfortune, or do I make higher, better decisions and create something new, right? Because with number 48, 4 is a solid foundation and 8 is about I am researching the fact that I can now turn the Wheel of Fortune in my favor. I can let go of anyone that is carrying energy of falseness. Doesn't mean they're a bad person. It just means they're dealing with energies of falseness. But you will have the strength, remember, in your thoughts position to bring an end to who and or what doesn't serve you in the next 2 to 3 weeks. It's interesting. In the midst of moving forward and feeling a little bit stubborn or frustrated, Spirit's still continuing to say, like they did yesterday during the live Zoom cast, okay, with perfect protection and guidance. So this is about taking something slow, connecting with trying new things. If you're thinking about someone, maybe you're just fearing falseness and want to instantly bring something to an end. And Spirit is saying, and for others, someone's not being honest and there's like a fear in the subconscious position with the 3 of Swords of heartache. If that's the case, remember you have the letter energy here to speak your truth about the fact that someone has caused you worry, heartache, or regret. Because for many, Spirit is saying it is the perfect time to be free, to move forward successfully in position. Again, we have now is a very lucky time when it comes to what the collective is creating. And Spirit was saying, have confidence in who you naturally are. Because for many, there is a bit of confusion with the major arcana of the moon. Okay, which way do I go? How is this all going to turn out? What's going to happen? And Spirit saying with the major arcana, you know, have hope as you create something with great confidence. Trust that now is a lucky. Remember, the path ahead would be dark. Some are going to be creating something that brings other people together, and others are going to be looking at someone who's coming in to have a good time, to create something for but a moment and then head out, right? And that's making someone very frustrated here. Yeah. But keep your heart open. Continue to focus on what fills you up, right? And let someone else play out before you. All right. So by the 4th week from now, we have the Ant Spirit. So we have time to collaborate. Okay, so throughout this next month, Spirit saying it's very important to know your own business, a creative project, because the collective is going to feel the King of Spears energies. Now, like the Queen of Spears energies, this is an energy of someone who is taking action in the actions position of the circle and is setting goals and meeting goals to a point where their life turns into a well-oiled machine. For some, you are thinking about a passionate masculine and or someone who's older, who has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. And this person may be helping you to collaborate with them so that you can start number 1 energy. So you can take opportunity. You're either aware of this now, But by the 4th week from now, you're realizing that, hey, this connection, these people, the action steps I've been taking have been in disguise. This could be, collaborating with someone who's in a leadership position, a business manager, or someone who does something creative on YouTube, connecting with them, learning, taking lessons in some way, so that you can be remembered for. Now is the time to pray to Spirit and say, give me something I really enjoyed. Is what's going to take your focus away from some form of discontent here. There's frustration because of someone's falseness. I keep seeing that. Yeah. So emotionally, throughout the next 4 to 6 weeks, again, with the giraffe spirit energy, the collective is going to start to see things from a big picture. Why? Because they're recognizing a blessing in disguise as they collaborate and connect with others, be it in business or in love. You're starting to see the big picture now emotionally, that I worked towards what I wanted. I prayed for what I was hoping for, and boom, the law of attraction has drawn me into a direction of this wife energy. Now, this could be a deeper commitment, partnership, contract, could be coming closer to a mother figure, grandmother figure, either way. There's going to be kind of a relieved energy here with the Six of Swords. Leave something or someone behind that has energies of falseness. So the said, leave troubled waters behind. I now see the big picture, and I am drawing via law of attraction into my life the things that I want to create and the people I want to collaborate with. All right. So in the position, we have the horse spirit energy. So we have freedom, like we talked about. So remember, freedom is coming from a situation that leaves you unfulfilled, and it's all happening according to divine timing. Spirit will be watching the collective's action steps. They're going to be watching what they're interested in, what they're working on or towards, and divine timing is very much a blessing here for many, that we're going to realize this was my purpose. This was the direction I was supposed to go. This was the person I was supposed to connect with, but I was hung up back here with someone who was carrying energies of falseness. So someone may communicate with the collective and cause falseness. Spirit's still saying this is all divine timing. It's going to give you freedom. Or some are going to have to be strong enough to send a message and say, you know what, I'm tired of the falseness. I don't feel secure. In fact, I'm rather frustrated. Therefore, I'm going to not only bring an end to what I've been thinking about with the death card, but I'm going to, with the chariot energy as a major arcana, move into a new direction. So we've got so far 1, 2, 3 major arcanas. The Fool, a new direction. Spirit saying, be honest with yourself as to what it is that makes you feel like you're standing on a beautiful and solid foundation. We are going to guide you, and Spirit's got your back into the direction of an ending so that there can be new beginnings, right? We can't step into a new direction, a new home, a new location until we've come to the realization that something needs to go. So it's like this whole process of I know where I'm headed, and now I understand that I wasn't happy with this person, place, circumstance, situation, but now I can open my heart chakra because the Wheel of Fortune is helping me to create a beginner mind, like the child within. Start writing, drawing, painting, doing photography, pottery, poetry. Yeah. Have confidence, because now is a lucky time for whoever follows Spirit's advice. And in the day-to-day aspects position, we have the bat spirit. Okay, so we have a rebirth is assured, right? So someone here is saying, I've been here, done this. I'm looking at someone who's here to have a good time. They're carrying energies of falseness and they're causing me confusion. Therefore, I'm going to collaborate with new people, do new things, head in new directions, and realize once I see the big picture of the situation that I can leave troubled waters behind. Beautiful. So yeah, there are some here who are waiting maybe for an earth sign to communicate. With the page energies of Pentacles. They could have Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or yeah, someone may be waiting. But see, this communication is very small with the Page of Coin energies. It may not grow and prosper. And then clear yourself, right? Clear your path. of confusion and frustration. So day to day, Spirit is advising with the cleanse and detox card. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we will help you to develop life-affirming ways, rest and sorrow. So yeah, there's a lot of like sweetheart, young, fulfilling energy here for some, because someone may offer you money for something that you have created via Etsy, Amazon, and so on. And that's what this rebirth is all about. That's what this process is about. There's transformation, there's a cleansing, and there's a detoxification of who doesn't serve us. So those who are strong enough to walk away from those who they know should not be trusted, too will you heal as you collaborate with new people and new directions. A lot of people moving. So in the inner strengths position, okay, yeah, Spirit is saying with the Turkey Spirit energy, give with gratitude and grace. Be honest with yourself that you need to collaborate with others. So maybe someone here is afraid to take what creating and put it out in the world, but Spirit's got your back. Spirit saying the time, effort, and the prayer that you put in is what law of attraction is all about. Eventually, the wheel of fortune is going to turn in your favor, but you're going to need to speak your truth to someone who has unhealthy energy here. Because again, Spirit's saying we're giving you the strength to go into the direction of your life's purpose. The purpose of your life is to no longer serve in a way that brings joy to yourself. To serve in a way that brings joy to yourself and others. So being kind sometimes to those who are not kind to you, and kind of overstepping that and moving beyond that, because you're done with that. That energy is falling away for somebody. And look what's happening. The collective will then be stepping into the Nine of Coins energies. Great financial abundance, beautiful surroundings, a full bank account, great financial independence. So Spirit is really saying, look, collective, do what comes naturally to you, for that is your purpose. That is what you were meant to be remembered for. And if you are dealing with some form of lover energy, it's going to let go of that energy. Somebody is waiting on a situation that has ended, and they're unsure if they want to return or not. They haven't cleared their mind of someone here. Yeah, and there's a strong desire to focus on the beginning of something new where you can help others, because this process will help you. There will be a surprise that comes to your house, an offer or an opportunity to sign on the dotted line. So those who have and are walking away from who doesn't serve them, you're going to be walking right into each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. Invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thought to a higher frequency. We will gladly help for you to leave troubled waters behind, to see the big picture. For some, maybe it's because I was carrying those energies of falseness, but now realizing I'm the king or queen of my throne. I get to say who comes into my life, and I get to say who does not. Therefore, I'm going to move on into the direction of success, and I'm going to bring an end to those connections and unsure. All right. To my right, we've got Spirit saying it's a time it's going to work through you and your efforts, and know that the abundant universe will provide here. There will be signs of wishes coming true here by the next 2.5 weeks. Now, in the second position, between the next 2 to 3 weeks, Spirit saying nothing is wasted. Everything that you have learned has helped you to evolve spiritually. You will see clearly now, right? You're going to see the big picture with the giraffe energy in the emotional aspects position. And then what do? Spirit saying with the grasshopper, you follow Spirit's advice with the 3 Holy Trinity, and you put your thoughts in with the number 0 for Spirit. 0 is 3 is going to lead you into the direction that at one point you're going to celebrate. So some may be celebrating with this feel-good energy here at the fact that something lucky. They're saying trust in the magic, remain playful, dream your world into being, and know that this process will not only help you to heal, but will help you to eventually let go. Yeah, for some who I feel like this is a collective spirit saying that, yes, there may be a passionate connection, but remember as well, there is falseness. And if there's falseness, we want to help guide you into a new direction regarding a solid foundation. But you've got to be honest with yourself right now. For by the 4th to the 6th week from now, we have sweet results await with the number 7, a new doorway opening up because you've been working hard, because you put time and effort in, and you're starting to see the results of your hard work. We got number 60, okay? 6 represents success. It represents victory and harmony. So 6 plus 0 is a new doorways opening up, and I can now manifest harmony as I dive deep into what I now understand, what I have attracted to me. The Spirit's saying, watch and wait. There's going to be divine detours. Sing your song. For eventually, your truth is going to evolve from your thoughts into your material world. Whatever you do, bring a gentle touch and use your mind wisely. Spirit is going to be your guide as you take the lead in your life. So be generous and act as if what has already happened has happened. Remember, the reason your dreams are becoming real for the collective is because they're coming real for those who have learned from the past. We're saying open up to the infinite possibilities now, for we are, and there is, coming to the end of obstacles and challenges. We're bringing you wisdom. All right, so that's pretty much the overall energy I have here. I saw this card a lot yesterday, and it showed up again today. And this is from the Whispers of Love deck by Angela Hartfield. It says, be authentic to who you are, right? We can't find who we were meant to be outside of ourselves. We need to dig deep and figure out, what is it I've always loved to do? How can I go learn that and then teach it to others? How can I obtain that knowledge and wisdom and then share it with others and find myself doing what I love and receiving enough abundance day to day? So you're being asked to be real and true, pertaining to who you are and how you really feel. For some, there's going to be a union of hearts, and there's just a lot of fear here. So if you're asking about a connection, a partnership, and you want answers, feel free to write me for a personal reading. For those of you in yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the Spring Special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So just be sure to email me at josiek42@gmail.com. And I will send you the link corresponding to the video you'd like me to film, and then I attach it to your email, and you can click and watch it throughout the allotted time, to see how these cards will play out for you in your life. And thank you to those of you who let me know after your personal reading how these messages transpired and helped to guide you into that higher, better direction. Thank you. Kenneth says, God bless the people of this. I'm going to close with a guardian angel deck, a guardian angel message from the guardian angel deck by Doreen Virtue. For the collective, for those who have attended today, representing the energy surrounding them during the next month. Inner strength. I've been seeing this card a lot. So, it's all about us. It's all about saying, this is where I was, and I know I'm good at it, and therefore I'm going to be confident, and I'm going to move forward with great inner strength. As I'm honest with myself about my life's purpose, I'm going to recognize that I'm going through some form of rebirth, that I'm eventually going to recognize a blessing in disguise as I connect and collaborate with others. And eventually, by the 4th to the 6th week from now, I'll look back and see that I had the strength to travel away from who doesn't fulfill me and into the direction of success. So the card says, you have great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's probably not one problem you cannot solve. The compassion you so freely give to others must also be given to yourself. First answer is to tell someone no. So that's a lot of what we talked about. If there's something or someone that is not healthy for you, Be authentic in who you are and go after what it is that truly fulfills you. Okay. Life is short. All right. Thank you guys again so much for coming. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and